This is Sherry from Share Bear Cottage. Welcome to the cottage. Today we're going to make some of these little birdhouses. These are additions to your journals, and they are, you can call them envelopes, you can call them tags. They do have tags inside. And I was watching YouTube one day, and I ran across a lady named Lillian Guerrero, and she's making all kinds of these. And, I haven't seen them before, so I thought, gee, I could take some of these and put my own spin on it and make some and see how they work out. So here we are today. I'm going to show you. This is just a few that I've made, and this is just the regular base. And so, I thought that you would be interested. This way, you just put it in your journal like this. Whoop! Let's get in frame, Sherry. Put it in your journal like this, and this is the little bird right here, and he's got the butterfly and some roses. This paper is kind of dark, so you can use any kind of paper you want, to cover these, of course. And you can use any kind of theme. My goodness, this is kind of a never-ending project, any kind of shape of a house. This house here, I've extended it on both sides. It opens like this, and you have your little tag inside your pocket. You can put a top on this or not. Works either way. You have your little roof here. Turn them over. You can actually glue these down if you want. Or my three here are ones that you can float. They're floating pockets. You can turn it over and then have a writing space here. So I thought these were absolutely adorable, and I wanted to share them with my viewers. So here it is. Here's one. Put a little flower up here on the roof. Some trim. This one here is another one. This, oops, it's kind of big, huh? Maybe I should go up a little bit. Ooh, up a little bit. Is that better, guys? I hope so. Okay, this one, I kind of made it in a granny style, I guess you could say. Some of this is cardstock, so it makes them a little bit stiff, but you don't have to use cardstock on this at all. So the circles were made by, just punching out some black cardstock that I have. And I used some velveteen fabric there. This is indication of a, well, I guess you could call it not a pipe, but it would be a fireplace stack on top of the roof. And the little bird's here, that belongs in here. And I gave her a name, Madam Bloomer's house. So I thought it was so absolutely adorable. So you open the tag, the envelope, and you pull out your tag, hopefully. It's a pretty long tag, goes all the way down to the bottom. I did not decorate this, but I might put a stamp on it or something like that. I thought the more room for writing, the better. Actually, I put two little tiny attachers right here and here. And I sewed around the edges here. And I sewed this on too. And on the back side, I left a plain sheet, and you can see where I sewed. And this is, you can use it for journaling for sure. So I thought that was absolutely adorable. Then, and I like making different sizes. She pretty much uses a size 10 envelopes to make her project. You can use, junk mail envelopes or envelopes that you buy from Dollar Tree would be great too. Any kind of envelope will really work. Even I tried these, the little tiny mini ones. These are envelopes that I made out of deli paper. And I thought, oh my gosh, I wonder if I could do one with this. And so I did make one. And here it is right here. Isn't this adorable? So dang cute. So I put a little sign on here, and there's a chimney stack. And instead of opening this way, I mean, this will flap open like that. But for this one, instead of opening that way and put your hands inside because the paper's so delicate, what I did was, you can see how this kind of goes right into the tie. Whoops, this kind of goes right into the tie. You see that? Let's move these out of the way so we can see this one. Yeah, this one is very tiny, very small, small like this. Okay, and I just put happy there. Here's the two little birds here, and then a little, I don't have the size between this and 1 inch, so I had to use the smaller size. Put paper on that. You turn it over, and there's writing space here. But the surprise part is that this, which looks like it's just attached to here, is actually your tag. Isn't that cute? Put the tag up there and makes it look like it's part of this little sign. I think that one turned out so darling. Really love that one. Anyway, I love miniature anything, so you know, I'll probably be doing more miniature ones than this size one. This size isn't a size 10 envelope. I think it's a 9. I think I used a returned envelope for this one. And, you know, the ones that you get to return things in your junk mail. And an oval for the opening for the doorway. And I used a little tiny, I don't know if it really looks like it much, but I used a little tiny circle there to make it look like it might have a post that they're sitting on. So I don't know if I like it or not. Okay, so that's what we're going to work on today. Are we happy about that? Gosh, I hope so. All right, well, this is our bases. I don't know if I'll get 3 of them done, but I might get 1 done. I have the miniature one, right? I have next size up, and then I have, you know, I think this is a number 10. This was a return envelope, or this was an envelope from Kaiser Permanente. Yeah, so I'll show you how we begin. The first thing you're going to do, we're going to Lillian hat. I have some prototypes here. Set this aside for a minute. This one, I thought it might look cute to have the house, you know, with a roof that's slanted this way. And I think it looks real cute. Now, this is just, you know, the prototype. And then it opens like that. And of course, you have this. And then you have your little tag inside here, and this one I put a flower on. But what I made sure of was that I had it line up. Can't grab it. I had it line up so that the cuts on the side of the roof would match the tag like that, if you know what I mean. Okay, and then, you know, you put your stack on, you put your little birdies here. You can make this a winter scene. You know, you can use some, I tried to stamp some leaves and a tree up here, but I don't like the way it showed up. So I probably will go over that. And here I just put, you know, just color dyed paper. But what I'm thinking is, you know, like for Thanksgiving and for Christmas, even Halloween, these would look so cute. You can actually use the envelopes that have, you know, a window part open. You know, you could have some, like for Halloween, you could have some ghouls. Put it down here on this side. You could have some ghouls coming out of the house and all kinds of things. You use spider webs on it and, you know, all kinds of ideas there. Anyway, so I thought this shape would look great, and I like it a lot. It's easy. It's a medium size. It would be this size envelope. I think I used this envelope. Yeah. this size envelope, which is very small. These are envelopes that I got to return my homeowners association fees. I never use it because I do online banking. So I thought I'd use it for this. And okay, so that's that one. Let's put it aside. Put that on there. Now this is another one, and I haven't put the circle on yet, or the oval. If you have the right size heart punch out, I think that would look so cute too. Okay, this one here, I put the, the stack on. This is kind of to be reminiscent of a, what do you call it? I don't know what they call those. Not a visor, but a, okay, the word's not coming to me. And it opens very much like the other one. And you have your place in here to put your tag. And then you can decorate this any way you want, of course. And this will take a 1-inch circle. And I put a little ledge there to see what it looked like. I don't know how I like that or not. And then on the back, you can leave it plain and just, glue it down to your page, and everybody can get their card from inside there, their tag. But these, I think, would look so much prettier, as floating pockets, And if you put some pretty paper on here, they'll have a place to do some journaling, as well as journaling on their card. Okay? So that was another idea I had. And then I thought about this one, a little hut. Is it cute? Oh my God, I love the shape of it. The roundness and the little fireplace top. Doesn't have to be, I just put it on there to see how it would look. I suppose a little hut would have like a round one, going up. And I put this around the door. I put the door on, and then I thought, I'll put a little, circle on, or oval on there, and roll down the sides. Then I have this little cardboard, and I thought on something like this would look really good, a piece of, old box cardboard. You just take off the top ledge, like this is right here, you have this here. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, you tear off the top and, clean it up a little bit. And then you can cut it in pieces and make shingles too. This is just an extra piece I had. So I thought that was darling too. And it has plenty of room. The cut goes all the way down in the round. And then there's plenty of room here for a really nice size card in there. Or a, what you else could use, tag. What else you can use these for is Christmas. You can decorate these Christmas or birthday, and use, the gift cards will fit in here perfectly, and give someone that, for their gift. I think it's just so adorable. And later on, I'll probably, make some Christmas or one or two of these I want to make. This one I want to make fall. This one I'm not sure, just kind of regular. And this one I was going to make summer. So those are my photo. These are my prototypes here. Okay. How would you like to begin? Okay, so let's put our paper on the front. We'll start with the front right here. And I want to decide, do I want it with the butterfly where it's at? Do I want to move it up farther or down farther? Which way do I want to move it? If I do. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to make it the size of my envelope. Now, I make mine the size of my envelope. So, whoop, right along there, and I'll get my cutter because I can't cut a straight line. And put my cutter here. All right. If you guys don't have a cutter, you could probably use a ruler to do your cut. That'd be fine. And I'm going to cut just inside that line I drew. Just so it doesn't like show. It doesn't matter, but it's for a different purpose. Okay. We got it cut and we got our line still there. Now, it should fit perfectly edge to edge, I hope, on my envelope. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay, now, the next thing I'm going to do is, we should do two at once, shouldn't we? And you can do that. You can do all your envelopes, you know, do all your envelopes, you know, to maybe this point right here. You know, you've got your envelope chosen, you got your creases made, you know how long your house is going to be, you know how long your roof is going to be, and you then do all the envelopes you're going to do, and then go back and decide what papers you're going to use. Okay, so this one will go on here. Now, there is a reason I made this little flap on both of these. All right, so the first thing I want to do, this is a little off cut there. I'm going to try to straighten that out. I don't know how that happened, but probably when it was with the other papers. All right. And I'm going to go right up to the edge of the flap like this. And I'm going to start gluing, and I'm going to make sure that I have it lined right up to my envelope, and I know that it's going to fit exactly, and then I can go this way with it. Okay? Let's do that. And I'm going to use my glue stick. Okay. I probably will do like I did that other one. I really liked it going through the sewing machine, and so I think, you know, because I'm making flowery ones, you know, I mean, you can make them any way you want, but this one, these few I want to make flowery because, you know, that's what I got going for some journals, and I want to put one of these in each of my journals. So yeah, just go pick your papers, whatever theme you're making or whatever style is your favorite, and get them cut so they're going to fit exactly. Then glue all the way up to the top of that little flap, and then place your papers. All right, right to the top here and the top here, all the way over this way. Not too far. Scooch it back a little. Smooth the edge down. Now you're going to say, wait a minute, it's way too long on the bottom. She didn't trim the bottom off. Nope, you're right, I didn't. And I didn't want to. And while this is drying just a tiny bit, I will just let that piece sit there and go to the next. You know, I didn't make my, I'm going to try to, oh my goodness, I'm going to try to do this without cutting it first. I'll use, oh, I got to hurry because that is going to dry real fast because these lights are hot. I want to get a little bit of this in there. Okay, right up to the top there, and over to the edge here. Press down, press over. There we go. Now I can cut it off. Oh, there you go. Two different ways you can do it. Alrighty. Be careful you don't cut your envelope open when you do this part. I've done that so many times. If you do that, just use your fine tip glue and go back in there and just add a little dab of glue on the edge that you cut, and you can mend it that way. All right, oh, here it is. I saw my glue go flying, but I didn't know what happened to it. Okay, so now we have this done, and it's going to be pretty, and we have a piece for here. So this part is up to you. Do you want to fold it all the way back? Make sure your edges are cool. I mean, you know, right on edges. This one might be a little off because I didn't use a straight line to cut it. I used my scissors, and like I said, I can't cut straight. Okay, like that. All right, you can leave it like this. You can actually take, there's so many things. I mean, it's hard for me to even talk about this because there's so many ways and things you can do to these. You know, you can make the pockets on the front, you can make the pockets on the back, you can make the pocket in the middle, you can make a little tuck on the back, you can, I mean, make it from the side. I mean, it's just so limitless. It's just limitless. That's what it is. So I guess that's why I'm excited about it. But for right now, I'm going to, on the big one, I'm going to glue it on up here like this. I might cut a little bit of this off. Man, you know what? I'm just going to leave all of it. But I'm not going to glue all of it yet. Okay, and this one here, I'm going to only glue the edges. Let me get in frame. I'm sure I'm not in frame. I'm only going to glue the edges. And see what happens when you leave your glue out too long. It says, okay, I'm going to close it on up because you're going to have glue. That's hard, and what does it do? It closes on up. It knows more than we know. Or than we think we know. You guys, I have been so busy this whole week, and I've been so exhausted. I've had my house painted this week, and I didn't do any of the work, but boy, it was exhausting. I know that sounds ridiculous, but it's so true. I mean, it was 90-some degrees every day and really humid, and those guys out there were working so hard. I felt so bad. So, I was exhausted, I guess, just from seeing them working. Okay, so I'm just going to do these two edges like that. Actually, I don't want to put it all the way to the edge because I want to put paper in there. Let me do that. I'm going to take the edge part of the glue off and then go up like that. Okay, we got both edges done on the, this is the back side. Okay, let's get some of this paper. Yes. Okay. I'm going to see if I can do this. I'm going to try to get this just right and do like we did on the first one. Okay, get that all the way to the edge, turn it over. Hang on to it though. Hang on to it. Okay, I see I slipped a little bit. Make sure that edge is lined up all the way there. Okay, get my pencil. a light line along there. I think we'll use this for this one too. And let's make it the same way. Right, like that. Oh, that came close, huh? I hope we're lined up okay. Oh, gee, let me do that again. Let me do that again. There. Yeah, you see, I want to get right under this flap is what I'm trying to do. And line it up on the edge perfectly at the same time. You know, I'm going to put a little dollop to hold that there. Okay, let me turn this over, because last time I slipped. Not very nice. There. Okay. So we have this one for this envelope, and we have this one on this side for this one. Let's cut them. And while we're doing that, you know, it's letting the glue dry a little bit on the other, so when we start folding and maneuvering, you know, all that, it's not going to scream at us. Okay, this is going to be kind of a long video, I'm afraid, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to be precise here because, you know, I want you to get this. It's so fun after you get the hang of this to make these that, you know, you're going to enjoy it. And you're going to have a lot of fun using up all your envelopes, you know, that you've been saving. And saving all them envelopes, and they're kind of busting at the seams. All those guys. Okay, here's the one. The bigger one. I don't know if I need to turn it or not. We'll find out here. Uh-oh, I didn't want to push that down. Okay, let's see. We want this lined up right there. Like that. And, you know, worst case scenario, if by chance, you know, you don't get it lined up quite right, you can take your scissors, you know, and go back. I just went right down the whole top there, so it's okay. This is the part that we can use for journaling. So I wanted just to use coffee dyed paper on there. And now, now I can put the flap down on this one. Where's my bone folder? Yeah, here. And let it dry. And then, whoop. Well, that went down over the roof. We'll just call that roof lining. Oh, yeah, I'm thinking about, you know, taking out a big loan, right, in some of the equity in my house and fixing everything up. But, you know, it's a little scary process, so I don't know. Okay, you see, I have some of this here. I'm going to cut that off. Looks like I didn't cut it with the cutter very even, because the rest of it seems okay. All right. Now even that one out. Let that one sit a minute. Whoop. It doesn't want to sit a minute. All right, and this one, we'll do the same. Here. All the way to the edge. You know, you can cut off the excess at the top if you want, but I don't see, it doesn't hurt anything. It becomes the roof. So, there we go. I know what I didn't do. When I did my cut, I didn't go on the inside of my drawing mark where I drew for the measurement. That's why it's a little tiny bit bigger. That's why I did that the first time. Now this one has like a little pocket here. So I'm going to do this. Just on the edges. Have a little indication of a pocket. And maybe a tiny little thumb hole. I don't know if I can get my punch in there, but we'll try. Oh, looks like it wants to. Line it up. Well, that didn't work, did it? Did I get it in the right place? There we go. Maybe I just didn't get it in far enough. There we go. Nice and crooked. Okay, I'm just going to do the edges. You can use your liquid glue for that. I think I will. I just did that for a little decoration. It doesn't need to be done. Just a little different. Okay, now we can cut this off or we can continue. So I'm just going to continue because this is only a single ply anyway. Okay, like that. Smooth it on. Now I'm going to have, oh, there's that piece there. Remember it had it on the other page? I'll cut that off. Actually, I don't have to, and this is why I don't have to. This is the part that we folded backwards, remember? We folded back, and this one too. We folded them back like that. And we'll fold them back again, like that. We can cut our corners. Our corners just like that. And now we can take this and fold it under. Fold it under. Makes it nice and thick on the edge there so that when you take your tag in and out, you're not going to have a problem. Use your bone folder. You have a little bit of room there so you can reach in and you don't have to put a thumb hole, and you really don't have to glue that down either. Let's get this one open a little bit and tuck it in backwards. It's not quite as dry as that other one was, so just give me a little bit of grief. Okay, there we go. Now we have this fold and we have our roof fold. Don't forget, we have a roof we're going to work on too. All right. Let's fold our roof again. Bone fold our roof again. All right, so what we have so far, we have the front. Now you can make this any kind of house you want. It can be a people house, a dog house, a cat house, a Santa house, an angel house, a fairy house, you know, anything you can think of, you can make it a house, a little house. And I guarantee you it's going to turn out so cute. Depending on the paper you pick, you're going to love it. Okay. Now we're ready to do our roof. Now, to tell you the truth, I think this roof's a little too long. I like this proportionment better. But this one, I think it might be a little too long for me. So I'm going to just cut it off a little bit, but I'm going to use my cutter. Probably close to a 1/2 inch off, but not a 1/2 inch, I don't think. Let me see. Yeah, it looks almost a 1/2 inch I cut off. All right. I think I like that better as far as the roof. Okay. Got everything flipping around here because I'm trying to hurry now. So, what do we want to use for a roof? Well, usually I try to get some kind of paper, you know, that goes with this paper. And I think I'm going to use another sheet of the paper that came with the free kit. I like this one better. Let's see what we got. You know, Shabby Dabby Doodah, she is such a generous person, you know. She has freebies all the time, and I buy so many of her digitals. You know, I love them. And, you know, I really hope you visit her channel. Okay. I think I'm going to use a piece of this going up and down. And then on this one, I think I'm going to use another piece on this side going this direction, sideways. So we can use just one sheet. Love it, love it, love it. Let me get this off of here. How are you liking this, guys? Do you think you're going to like it? I know it sounds so complicated, but truly it isn't. Watch the video again and you'll see just how simple each little step is. And, you know, you'll be wanting to try it because it's so much fun. I mean, you can use your die cuts on this. You can die cut an edge. You know, you can use your a fancy, whoops, that's not a fancy scissor. You can use your your fancy scissors and cut an edge, you know, for the top of the roof or anything. So, okay, let me get this in here. Stop talking. Stop talking. Okay, you know, actually, I'm going to do it this way. We could make the cookie a part of the design. It could be a, I could put a piece of, no, I don't think I need to. Here we go. I'm going to glue this on here and leave a little bit to fold over. I like to do fold over on the edges because it makes it nice and clean. Maybe I could fold over the whole thing. I don't know. Let me see. I could do it like that. And, you know, just put the fireplace thing over there. The fireplace, the brick on the top. Well, I kind of like that. I know it looks kind of weird probably to you guys, but I kind of like it. It's going to be like this. Oh, that'll be upside down. I'd have to put it here like that. And then that'd be right. Okay. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to put it all the way down here. All the way down here. Okay. All right. Here we go. Way over to the edge. Now, you know, another thing that's cute is the other way I did that other house. With it, here, let me just show you again. When it sticks out farther. You can do that too. But I would say use cardstock if you're going to do that, you know. This one's not going to stick out. This is just your basic one. Oh, and I want a little, oh, wait a second. I want more than that to turn down. Yeah. I want more. Let me think for a minute, guys. Hold on. Okay, so I'm going to take, I cut a strip off so it's easier to handle. I've turned it over. This is the where you open the house. This is the back side. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and leave a little bit to turn over, you know. And then I'm going to take this down to, I don't know, about here, or maybe a little bit more, so I'll have some to turn over here too. Okay. Let's see. Or do I want to... I keep changing my mind. I'm so sorry, you guys. Do I want to do it this way? As long as I got enough for this side here. And I do. Okay. All right, so this is what I'm going to do. I hope. Oh, sorry for my head, if my head's in the way. About here. And just to about there. I'm not going to turn it over because it's not going to be a pocket, you know. Where'd I mark it now? Do you hate that when you mark it and you can't see where you marked it? Didn't I mark it on this side? Oh my gosh, come on. Maybe I am getting blind as a bat. I think just this line right here will be good. Oh my gosh. Mercy me. If this isn't the right spot, well then I've just got to figure it out. I'll just have to figure it out. Okay, now this is the small one. The small roof. The small roof. I'm crazy. I am. Okay. Here and oh, I have a mark there. I don't know what that's for. And here. Oh, that's not going to be long enough. Maybe it goes this way. Yeah, maybe. I think so. And we're going to put it over there like that because this is going to be, you know, kind of indicative of a roof. A roof. I am crazy. And I am trying to hurry, guys. I'm so sorry. I didn't want to do this in 2 parts. I wanted to do it in 1 part so that, you know, if you needed to watch it back, you know, you wouldn't have to find 2 parts. Okay. And this one on this way. Better work, huh? Better work. And this one on this way. Okay, I'm going to start gluing it here. Now I want to glue it not inside here. You can if you want to, but I don't think we need to. So I just want to see just a tiny bit. so it will go in there. Just like that. How's that? Is that okay? I think that's okay. All right. Here goes. Here goes nothing. If you want to put something on your counter to protect it from the glue, I would suggest you do. Don't be like me and have a big old mess to clean up. Oh, see if I can push it over a little bit. Oh, it doesn't want to. Now I got glue everywhere. Glue, glue, glue. Boy. Oh, here it is. Couldn't find my baby wipes. They're just about dry, too. Glue, glue, glue. Okay. There's that part. And let's see where she's going to end up. This part. I just wanted to see where that was going to end. Then go back all the way to there. You watch it, this is going to be just as cute as can be. I can tell already. Even though I got little edges sticking out. I want to fix that right now. Fix this edge right here. Tiny, just a tiny, tiny schmooze. Right here, right here. Right. Just like that. This one I think should have a large circle for a bigger bird. And then if you've got bird cutouts, you add your little birdies. Oh, see where my cookie's at? I thought it was going to be up on top. What am I thinking? I'm not thinking. It doesn't matter. Sometimes serendipity knows her stuff. Yes, she does. And I'll put this right here. This little piece of lace. Right there. Hope I cut it right. And put this little lace right there. Cute, cute, cute. Set that aside. This one, the bigger one, remember we wanted it going this way. But now I can't use that. So if I take this one like this, oh, it'll be perfect. Okay. So let's measure our sides. I'm going to have to put another piece on the back. Will I be able to match them up? Probably not. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make it work. Okay. Put this like this. And I'm going to let this hang over a tiny bit. Trying to find the edge there. like that. All right. That won't work. I just thought it might. Then I will put these in here. Or that's what I'll do. I think that'll look cute. We'll just fold these over as long as we're going to have cookies in here. These cookies will be upside down, but I'll put some of these cookies on top of them, I think. I think. I can do it like that. That's okay. All right. Goes like this, right up to the place where we put the tag. Okay. And then we can cut this part off. Whoops. Did I get it in there right? When you're working with stripes, you know, it can make your eyes get kind of funny. So okay. I'm going to fold this on this wet glue. I hate folding wet glue, but I want to show you what I'm going to do here. Okay. Now remember, I left a little bit longer there. Yeah. So I'm going to take my fancy scissors and I'm going to cut right along the edge. I shouldn't be doing this when it's wet, just so you know. Don't do this when it's wet. If you want it to come out nice and straight and even, don't do this when it's wet. Well, not too bad for being wet. Cut a little piece of this off. But it didn't turn out too bad for being wet, I gotta say. Okay, now we have our place for our pocket. Let me just use something here for pocket. It's a long pocket. You see, it goes all the way down, all the way down. This is one of those ones that goes on top of a, well, it's the body anyway. I got a lot of bodies around in my studio. Lots of bodies. Anyway, that goes like that. And then your other one, of course, goes like this with your tag. And then you have a little spot back here for a small little tag. And let me just show you what that'll look like. I got a little small one right here. Oh. You know, some days I'm just such a klutz. Cute? Is that not darling? I think I have two of them here. No, maybe not. Anyway, two of these would look so darling in here. Let me see, get another one. Check her out. Look at that. Aren't those cute? And all this writing space. And then you can put your circle right here. Right on the front. Now I got the hiccups. Oh. Sure. All right. And then you can get your little bird. I mean, you can put it even. Let's put this one even. And get your little bird and put your little bird here on the side. Or down here. Or up here on the roof. You know, like we did this guy. We put this guy up on the roof here. On his fireplace. And then this one looks so cute. And if you ink it, you'll even see it more. It's still wet, but you can put bows and ribbons and lace and, oh, so many things. When I saw her do this, my mind just went, whoa, you can do this. And it started running, you know, like different kinds of houses, little huts, little heart houses. I mean, besides birdhouses, you know, the dog house, the cat house, the Halloween house, and pumpkins, and Christmas, and Santa, and oh my goodness, you know, an elf's house, a fairy house. Wow, it's one of those things. Okay. Oh, it looks really cute. I don't know. I want macaroons all over too. And we'll put this guy over here on the side because we got a butterfly here. And then we can put a bigger bird there. Okay? I think I like them better on the side because you can, you know, decorate a little bit more. You can put some grass on it or some trellises or, you know, any kind of thing like that. And you can put a bigger bird over here for a bigger hole. Like this one, you'd have to put, I don't know how he would fit. He'd probably have to sit right on the edge there or something. I should have probably put that one over. But that's it, you guys. Do you love these? Are these darling? And then this is your writing spot. Or you can glue it down, or you can decorate it more, whatever you want. And then just move it around in your journal with a decorated little paper clip. Got my mind. And this one with the little cards in down here is so cute. Love it, love it. And you know, I showed you how big of a card that will hold. What do you think of this, you guys? And then all the prototypes, you know, that I made, you know, the one like this, you know, that has the card like that. The different shape, but it's a different house shape. It's probably, you know, a different direction looking at the house. And this one too, with a little, what is it? Awning. Awning is what they call that. A little awning on it. And then this one here, the little hut. Oh my God, the little hut. Can't wait to decorate that and see how it turns out. Yes, so cute. And you guys, I'm going to be making a lot of stuff like this, and a lot of the things that, you know, I've shared with you on video, I'm going to be having little packages of 3 or 5 or 4 or whatever, you know, to sell in my Etsy shop for real inexpensive. So, you know, if you don't want to go to all the trouble of, you know, making these, or maybe you just don't want to, you know, but you want some of these. I understand that too, because I was like that myself. And so you just want to have some so that you can give some, but you don't want to be able, that you can't make them or something. I don't know. But here are some of the ones with a little flower. This is the one with the little tag in the back, you know. Make your own envelopes if you want to, you know, if you don't get junk mail. You can make your own envelopes, you know, that's what I did here. This one was a deli paper envelope, just like this. It's like this, and opens on this side, right here. Just like that. And, you know, anything you can come up with, you know, will be really sweet. You know, and then this has that big old long tag in there. Very cute. All right, you guys, I hope that you enjoyed this, and I sure enjoyed bringing it to you. I'm sorry this video is a little long, but, you know, I'm hoping you're thinking it's worth it. And if it was, please give me a thumbs up. Helps my channel very much. And if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe, like, and share. Share with a friend that you think might like this. Remember, you can use these for gift giving. Perfect size for a little card, for a gift card that you buy at the store. So think about all the things you can do. So if this was some inspiration to you, let me know. Give me a comment. Tell me what you think of this. And if you liked it, if you didn't like it, I like those comments too. So I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye-bye. Have a great day.